In this video, you'll learn 9 reasons why a GoPro camera could be an essential bit of kit, and also our review of the GoPro Hero 8. GoPros are very well known for high action and outdoor shots, but their usefulness doesn't end there. They've actually become suitable for all kinds of video production, and if you keep watching, you'll find out why. Hiya, I'm Jess here at Spiel Creative. Now before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell so that you'll get notified every time we upload a new video to help you with your video marketing. Before we give our review of the new GoPro Hero 8, here are the top 9 reasons why we think GoPros are an essential piece of equipment to add to your video production kit. 1. Price. The first reason is the price. Now, when it comes to value for money, GoPro cameras really are pretty hard to beat. Even the cheapest GoPro cameras can produce high quality 1080 or 1440 pixel footage at a fraction of the cost of a professional DSLR. For example, the Hero 7 Silver can shoot in 4K at 30 frames per second and is available for under $200. The even better GoPro Hero 7 Black can be found for less than $300, and the brand new Hero 8 Black starts at just $380. And that price is pretty incredible when you consider all the other benefits GoPro cameras have to offer. Which brings us on to reason number 2. 2, it's small and versatile. Arguably, the best thing about GoPros is how incredibly versatile they are. They can be mounted virtually anywhere, which allows you to film in any space or any angle you can imagine. This allows you to record footage in spots you maybe wouldn't necessarily be able to access with a huge bulky camera. You can choose to shoot in wide angle or narrow format in pretty much any location, from really tight spots to broad landscapes. The versatility to the lens is one reason why GoPros are becoming more common outside of high action video making, as is the next reason. 3. Warp Stabiliser. The third reason we'd recommend a GoPro camera is the Warp Stabiliser. One of the biggest problems GoPro critics have had with the action cams in the past is this shaky sort of footage they sometimes produce. However, GoPro has since completely silenced the critics when they added their improved hyper-smooth Warp Stabiliser. This in-camera stabilizer, available in all of the latest models, is actually so effective that professional videographers can now use GoPros for regular shoots, not just outdoor ones, and they don't even need to buy a separate external stabilizer. Now, if you're thinking about getting a GoPro, you'll need to look at these. 4. Accessories. Another reason we think GoPros are so fabulous is the number of accessories you can pair them up with to get really creative with your shots. There is an accessory for just about everything you could possibly imagine. For example, you can use a headband, wrist or chest mount for when you want to get those perfect POV shots. You can use a clamp to mount your GoPro anywhere, like a table or even onto someone's guitar. There's even a GoPro Arrow by AER that you can use to throw your camera and get stunning aerial footage. Sometimes the actual GoPro itself can be a brilliant accessory, as it can be mounted onto drones to get exceptional aerial shots. 5. Photo and video capability. GoPro cameras aren't just great for videos, they're great for photographers too. The GoPro can capture raw photos and store them in GPR format, yielding higher quality photos and giving you more flexibility while editing. Photos saved in GPR format features enhanced compression so that they're easier to store and easier to edit without impacting the quality. 6. Water and resistant proof. Another reason to love GoPro cameras is that they're fully optimized to ensure that you can capture great footage in any situation. If you're looking to make videos in extreme conditions, like maybe underwater or out in the snow, you can shoot with confidence knowing that the camera is completely waterproof. Not only that, but the GoPro Hero 8 is also shatter resistant, which means less chance of damage if you shake it around or accidentally drop it. 7. 4K at 60 frames per second. One of the best new features of GoPro's latest camera is the resolution. The Hero 8 can shoot in 4K Ultra HD at 60 frames per second and up to 100 megabits per second, which is pretty much all you need for incredibly crisp, professional, cinematic footage. This makes the GoPro Hero 8 the undisputed king of action cams and the perfect choice for anyone that's looking for a high-resolution camera on a budget. 8. Go Live feature. When GoPro released its very first camera, the company originally designed it to be used for sports and action videos, but they have come a long way since then. Now, GoPro cameras are a popular choice for all types of video creators, from extreme athletes to daily vloggers. As a result of its widespread appeal, the GoPro Hero 8 came equipped with a Go Live feature, which was designed to make life easier for live streamers. The feature allows creators to stream directly from their camera to video platforms such as Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. 9. Fixed focus lens. A final great feature of GoPro cameras that we wanted to talk about is the fixed focus lens. All GoPro cameras come with a fixed focus lens that ensures that the whole scene stays in focus at all times. This really allows you to shoot with confidence without worrying about having your shots ruined by any blurry footage. Since it only has one fixed lens, you won't be able to get the same kind of artistic shots that you would with a camera with changeable lenses like a DSLR. Many do consider this to be the primary downside of the GoPro, but we think it's a small price to pay. Alright, well, we've talked a lot about why we think GoPro cameras in general are such a great investment. Now, let's talk a little more about their newest model. Here is our honest GoPro review of the Hero 8. First off, it is clear that this is GoPro's best camera yet, despite maybe a few drawbacks. It builds on everything we've already loved about the GoPro Hero 7, but it adds some practical new features that improve the quality of the footage and improve the user experience. For example, the image stabilization has been greatly improved, and automatic horizon leveling has been added on this new model. It also boasts a practical new design that eliminates many of the functional complaints that users used to have with the old models. For example, the Hero 8 can actually be mounted to any GoPro mount on its own without any special housing. It's also now easier to access the battery, the USB port, and the SD card through the side of the camera. Our only slight complaint would be that in low light, quality is not really the best. It can't achieve the same quality as a camera with a wide aperture lens, but there are some accessories that compensate for that, such as the Lume Cube. Overall though, we really like this camera, and honestly we would recommend it to anyone considering a more cost-effective camera for their video productions. Well, hopefully you now have a clearer idea as to whether you should make a GoPro your next camera purchase or not. What do you think? Do you think GoPro cameras are worth it? If not, what is your favourite camera for video making? Why don't you let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more. If you do need any more help with video marketing, you can always get in touch with us here at Spiel at www.spielcreative.com. Thanks for watching.